What is going on YouTube? It is Primitive here, and today I'm going to be bringing you some content from the brand new Digimon card game online simulator brought to you by Huang Zero. This is something that I have been luckily enough to be a little bit of a beta tester in, and I've been getting a ton of games in on this simulator, and it is so nice. But before we get into it, there's a few things I need to cover. First off is that this is still a work in progress. It is not open to the public, and it won't be for a little bit until there's a lot of tweaks come out, but this will be 100% free simulator to use, so you won't going to worry about having to pay for anything. You're going to be able to come in here, build your decks, test online completely free, and none of the card images or anything you're going to see in here are internally in the server. They are going to be outsourced. Alright, so what you see right here is a matchmaking room. There is a random ladder matchmaking room, but I am going to be playing a game against Iona Rose, somebody who's around the content a lot and chilling up in my Discord, which if you're not a part of, feel free to join. The link is in the description. But I'm going to be running D-Brigade / Digipolice, one of my favorite archetypes, and one that I think is doing really well in the metagame right now, and one that I've had a lot of success with in the simulator. And I think it's just going to be a really good deck to show off how the simulator is going to be. It's a fairly straightforward with its effects and whatnot, so let's go ahead and get on into this match. Alright, so we are here in the game. We are going to be seeing that Iona Rose is going to be the one going first, and so going to go through the mulligan phase here. Looking at my hand, I'm pretty happy with my hand. I have the On-Deletion Commandramon, I have another Commandramon, I have Numamon, I don't have the Satsuki, but that can get me up into Cargodramon, so I'm going to go ahead and keep this, but if I wanted to mulligan, would be able to just mulligan right there automatically, so I'm going to go ahead and keep this hand. And let's see what they're playing, because I actually have no idea what they are going to be using against us, and they have no idea what we're using against them. So we're going to see the Bokumon right away coming out into the Gomamon. Very nice art too. And then the mental training. Going to grab the Veedramon and put Rina at the bottom. So looking like Ulforce, we can probably safely say. But I'm going to go ahead and just get one of these On-Deletion Commandramons in the raising real quick. Let's get our draw. And they can go ahead and start digivolving up, but I think I'm just going to go for double Commandramon right here. Put them at 1 memory while also being able to just threaten to be able to get damage. And then when my Commandramon go down, I am going to be able to recycle them. We are playing against blue though, so there's always going to be the worry that they could get bounced to hand, or they could even stun with things like Tommy or whatever, which not the most likely in Ulforce, but they still are going to be having bounce effects, which is something that's a little bit annoying. But being able to just kind of recur as many of my Commandramon as possible is going to be very nice. So I'm just going to go in here, hope for no Ice Wall, no Hammer Spark. Gonna hit Davis, that's not great either, but we were gonna put them to 2 anyway, because I'm more than likely just gonna be playing out this Commandramon, so they didn't really gain too much. Gonna grab that Leomon, which is definitely an annoying card for us, being able to gain them extra memory. And then we hit Ulforce, so one of our Commandramon is gonna go down, and only option here is gonna be the Searcher Commandramon, so let's go ahead and see what we hit here. Satsuki would be pretty nice, which we do hit. I'm just gonna go ahead and take that. And do I want these at the top or the bottom? I think I'm going to go ahead and play the Numamon right here, so I wouldn't mind having this high Commandramon at the top, and then we'll go with these in the next order, because we already have a Cargodramon. So I am just going to go ahead and play out the Numamon right here. My opponent's going to go to 3 with Davis anyway, so being able to just get the Satsuki on the board while also being able to just have another Digimon will be nice. We aren't going to be able to give anything rush because we are passing turn, obviously, but being able to just get the Satsuki under the Numamon here and then being able to take it out, so that way next turn we should be able to hopefully gain another memory, assuming that they have a Digimon. If they don't have a Digimon out at that point yet, then that is okay. At least we'll be able to have 3 swings to the 3 security, but we are going to see the Veedramon promote right away, and we are going to pop this mental training. So going to digivolve up into, I'm assuming, some sort of Arrow Veedramon here. Yep, going to digivolve up into the BT14 Arrow Veedramon, so going to be able to reveal the top 3 and grab any tamers. There is a Jerry, so Jerry, we already saw the Leomon get added earlier, so being able to go with the Jerry into the Leomon could be pretty annoying. But here comes Ulforce. We're gonna play out, I'm assuming, Arena here, because we don't got any Arenas going on. There is Rena coming out. Gonna be able to unsuspend, of course, and we're just going through all the triggers right now. This is what we were worried about. The bounce effects are gonna be coming out, so that's why I was trying to swarm the board as much as possible, so that way we can get that damage. But unfortunately, there's not too much that we can really do here. We don't have any removal in the deck outside of the DCD bomb, which could be nice for de-digivolving, but we're not actually going to be able to get rid of anything here. And as far as BP goes, we need to hit Brigadramon pretty much, because I actually don't run Death X in the build currently. I do want to be putting at least one Death X in here because there's just so many times when it would have been very nice. But Ulforce still going through all those effects. Play the Jerry, going to be able to on-play the Leomon, and then Blocker and Evade doesn't matter because we already have it. We are going to be able to play out a Tamer for free, so that's going to be helpful when promoting, get a little bit extra damage. But I will say this Leomon is kind of an issue. Oh, and he's going to hit me with the Ice Wall. That's not very good. That is going to slow us down damage-wise for sure. But I think we're just going to go up into the Cargo Dramon here. So I'm going to put the on deletion Command Dramon in the back. Just going to be the safest one. Ooh, the DCD bomb here is like kind of... Because we would de-Digivolve down to here, and then we'd be able to pop the Leomon. They would gain, how much? 2 memory, I believe? So they would go to 4. I don't think it's worth it enough. Let's just go ahead and fill out the mana curve since they're going to be going to 3 anyway. So we can play Command Dramon here, play Cargo Dramon here. No reason to swing here at all because I got 2 blockers, so that's not going to do too much for us. Kind of want the Decoy. I think I just want as many bodies as possible. The Sasuke is very... yeah. I'm going to go with the Decoy Command Dramon, get as many bodies as possible. The Sasuke is very nice, but we are going to be gaining 2 memory off our Tamers next turn anyway. So I don't think that's... the memory's not going to matter as much. What matters right now is the fact that they're going to be having Blocker Evade on their Ulforce. They're going to have Blocker on that Leomon. And we just need to be able to get rid of... or we need to get as much damage going in as possible right here. So here comes Ulforce. There's going to be a chain of effects going on here. The nice thing about this simulator is that you do get a screen which is going to show you which effects you want to trigger in what order. And that's just, it's so nice because in a deck, especially when you're learning like me, as you guys know, I'm getting back into the game a little bit. So there are some decks I'm playing around with here and there that I don't fully know all the effects of, but being able to go through all the triggers and just kind of memorize what effects are going to proc at once has been super helpful for me. It's been very nice, but this is not good. We can see here there's a lot of memory being gained. Another Jerry coming out, but doesn't look like there's going to be another Leomon coming out, which at least there's not another Leomon coming out, but we're looking at a pretty tough position right here. This Ulforce is going to be pretty tough to go for. They're going to grab the Ulforce X, so that's not great either. So that way they can keep going up. I'm trying to think about what we can really hit, which is going to help us here. A DCD bomb would help just off of being able to get rid of the Leomon, which is one of the blockers gone. But now we're going to go out into the Ulforce X here. Unsuspend one of the Tamers, and then he's going to be able to bounce, of course. So bouncing the Decoy Command Dramon, going to get a swing. Okay, so there's the DCD bomb, which we are going to de-Digivolve, and then we're going to put 3 cards on top. I don't think it matters too much. We'll add the Satsuki, and then I'm gonna want to play this Command Dramon off my on deletion Command Dramon. But now we get to get rid of the Leomon, which does give them 2 memory, and they're still gonna be able to swing in. But we did clear out one of the blockers, so now there's only 1 blocker. And if they swing and they don't unsuspend, then we're gonna be looking. Okay, we're looking at a position to where we could potentially win here. Well, they didn't attack, so I don't know how likely that is now. But regardless, let's go ahead and gain a little bit of memory here. Trying to think about what our play is going to be here. Let's go ahead and swing. I think worst case scenario, we can go ahead and swing right here. Drawing doesn't mean too much right now. They can go ahead and draw. We're already behind, so okay, no block. So we are going to be able to cycle the on deletion for the on deletion, but we don't have Brigadramon, and we can't really get to Brigadramon either. So nah, that's not helping too much. Let's go ahead and try and get some more bodies on the board. By Darkdramon. Search. Still no Brigadramon. Not that I guess it necessarily matters. We already have multiple level 3s, so let's just go ahead and deck bottom these. Swing. I'm assuming they're going to go ahead and block here. They could just let it go through too. I don't think it really matters. Yeah, let's go ahead and delete one to keep this boy on the board. Play another High Commandramon. Security attack. It's gonna go down, and then I gotta just... I think I just have to de-digivolve it here and just kind of hope. Hope that they can't get back to doing more checks. So what are we gonna put on top? I'm gonna put a Numamon on top because that has Rush. And sure. Don't think it's gonna matter too much. I could have grabbed another DCD bomb on the top, but I don't think we're gonna get to the point where we're ever playing it. So as of right now, we're just kind of going. I need you to not have an ultimate or a mega, another mega, to be able to swing multiple checks. If you do, then you probably got it. But let's go ahead and see what they tap here. No megas, so or no tamers. We're gonna go for it again. They are gonna get Arena and a Davis. And pop. Okay, so we're definitely going up into another Ulforce here, unfortunately. So that is going to be able to unsuspend and bounce, but there's a chance that we don't lose yet. If we can make it back to our turn, there is a chance that we could win. We're going to bounce back my High Commandramon. So many triggers coming through. Gain a memory, play tamers, gain blocker, gain evade. This is very relevant to the Ulforce TikTok that I posted the other day. So, swinging in now. We're just playing more tamers, unlimited tamers. See, this is where I mentioned I would want something like a Death X. Death X would be great right now, because even just being able to de-digivolve that level 5 back to a level 4, or playing that instead of the DCD bomb could have been nice. I could have probably played that and DCD bomb. Okay. Numamon gone. Now just gonna go for the final blows here. Another Numamon. See what we Digivolve into. You could go into the Ulforce X. Nope, just going to be able to Digivolve into Ulforce right here. Going to be able to play and unsuspend, and is going to be able to take it, which is rough. I was a little bit behind. Wasn't able to get up into Brigadramon or anything here, but here comes the Ulforce X. Unsuspend one of your Digimon or one of your blue tamers. Going to be able to unsuspend any of the Digimon, and then going to be able to go ahead and swing in. Bounce doesn't matter too much, but if we were just one swing off, we could have potentially got there by going for the swing and then going for it unblockable. But they are going to be able to take it, and I am going to lose that game, but that is okay, because I just wanted to show off this amazing simulator that I've been having so much fun with, and has been helping me a ton get back into the game. I feel like the past few days of playing on the simulator have been more beneficial than the past few weeks playing at locals, as far as how much I've learned about the game. But that is going to be it for today. So if you are interested in getting more information, be sure you go ahead and follow Huang0 on all of his social medias. I'll link that down below. He will let you know when this is going to be coming out and things like that. But I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll catch you next time. Peace out.